But huge win there for VP. This game is really swinging back and forth, but now with 12,000 gold lead. That happened in like an instant. I'm getting 2 team fights, and suddenly they're just massively ahead.
I mean, that reaction time over in the mid lane by the tier 2. You see a slight ping because they could see that the sniper was there, and just the immediate blink from GPK. And as we talk about immediate blinks, we do manage to see Yamich here. Still gonna end up dying, but they do glimpse back Nisha for that brief moment. Now they're just gonna farm up a tombstone.
Yeah, yes, the tombstone on Death Hounds. It's good in team fights, but it can be a little bit of a feed when you get solo picked off like that. 175 extra gold. Now Secret want to fight more.
Zayat's there. He's got himself the dust. This is a dead Hakoda.
Yeah, correctly pings out that he was under a ward, and he pinged the right spot too, but that ward is about to time out anyway, so and if they know it, it doesn't really change too much.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
And tier 2 probably gonna go down here, but meanwhile there are some illusions split pushing towards the bottom lane with a catapult, so tier 3 tower should be going down here.
The illusion turns its attention around to these creeps, so oh, final hit them with the glaives. Are they gonna be able to do it? Nope. Still goes down though. Not with the illusions though.
Plus 1 for Cardi. I think the big timing in this game right now that I'm looking towards is GPK once he gets this Daedalus delivered out. He actually has the Crystallis and the Demon Edge already. With the Aghanims, we saw on Tiny how much damage he did on the mid lane there. If he can get a big tree volley, as the ability is called, then I think that could be a great way to bring down anyone.
There's the roar on Tanisha. The burst immediate, like you said, that tree volley. Do get that little bit of a glimpse back, just in case, but this is going to open the doors quite wide for the side of VP. No Batrider for 70-something seconds. It can go for any sort of push that they might like.
He bought out the Octarine too, so he doesn't have buyback. He's 150 gold off buyback because of that greedy play. Now, I think they're gonna go high ground, and once Luna gets to your high ground, it's very hard to prevent her from taking all the base. How can Secret defend this?
I'm gonna go to drop the tombstone, hit the drums. The shrapnel is a little bit difficult to have to deal with. Look how far back the Crystallis is able to sit.
Yeah, Crystallis, he can maybe poke away the Luna from the racks here. He's gonna try.
Alright, look at the stun over to Ramsey. The follow-up, though, was it a bit of a bait? Ramsey, they try to keep him alive, but no, they're not going to be able to. So they get a nice vacuum back over onto Hakoda. They pop those BKBs, but they still end up managing to take that half racks. As now the rest of the team backing off after Luna gets absolutely blown up.
That was Zayat's again, by the way. The Nyx Assassin with a big play. One downside playing Luna, those glaives bouncing around, Zayat turned it against him. He used the Spike Carapace when he walked in, immediately stunned the Luna, gets the chain stun with the Impale, and she just goes down. That's too long stun duration. So even without Batrider, they win that fight.
Zayat, Dakota, they get the lasso back over onto Yamich. Yamich getting dragged, Rezel with the punch. They'll lose Dakota, they'll end up losing Yamich. Anisha popping that BKB during that too.
Yeah, I mean,
perhaps thinking there were more there.
Yeah, he has Octarine, better to play it safe. That was a big enough engagement that use your BKB. It's 2 kills. If you get those 2 kills, suddenly 3 people are dead on VP. Roche is not up yet. I think Secret, they want to force buybacks. Going towards mid.
They scan over in the pit. They know that that's where they have their eyes. And they send over Hawk.
Look at bottom though. The Ancient is back. Wants the melee racks.
It's the beautiful Ancient Ice Shaman.
Yeah, with an Ice Fire Bomb. Roche is up now, and they're starting to take it.
They know that it's there. The GPK looking, checking, make sure they don't have any vision. Goes to the blink, BKB. Look at that avalanche. Look at their damage from the tree volley. Oh my god, it's a double kill so quickly. True hit and run coming out from the side of GPK. Buyback now from the Undying. Don't think they're going to be able to get there in time. They're thinking about it. They're running as fast as they can. Yamich, he's popped, doesn't even pop the drums yet. Goes, drops the tombstone, tries to get in there quickly. DM going for the roar, but they have the Lotus and the BKB. Turn back around, Puppy putting out the damage with that Death Ward. Voodoo True buying him just a little bit more time. It's still going to be Crystallis with the Aegis, but...
Puppy passes a Linken's and a Lotus all over on his sniper and allows him to survive the roar and TP out. What? Do you have a Lincoln?
There's a reason this guy has been at every TI.
He wants to get to this TI as well, let me tell you. He's doing everything he can here.
Alright, well, have the Aegis on the sniper. And they forced out the buyback on the Undying. Go for a little bit of a smoke play with Nisha and Zayat. They know that GPK has been hunting, pushing bottom. The rest of the team, though, is grouped up. Ninja Gear, though, is going to allow GPK to get really nice positioning while this goes down. And they have to realize something's coming. They might try to bait the Luna a little bit. You can see Ramsey's backing off. They'll send over the Thunderhide. Zayat's popping the Spike Carapace right away. Glimmer over onto Tiny, the drag back. They need to get there really quickly. They're doing so much damage though with this sniper. Yamish trying to save him, not going to be able to do it as they do manage to finish off the racks, but they'll end up losing this Undying to boot.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold going over the way of Secret, and Undying does not have buyback, dead for 100 seconds. Still a long death timer on Tiny as well, long enough that Secret can now make a move. They smoke up immediately. There's even a DD rune top. They see it with their ward, so this is a really strong timing they're gonna hit. VP though, they want to sit around. They want to try and catch anyone who's alone. Perhaps Darkseer?
Look at the way VP is like playing so tightly together here. Trying to back off. Again, double damage over on Crystallis. Still holding on to that Aegis for another 3 minutes. They lost the gem during that fight too, so it's going to mean that the support is going to be a little bit poor, but we do see the gold starting to amount over on Disruptor.
I don't know whether
Tower,
they're starting to siege.
Dire structures are fortified.
This is a really fast damage. They're trying not to split with the Beastmaster again, going for mid. They do not want to fight without their Undying as well as their Tiny. And I don't think they can get forced to buy back because they still have their tier 2s on the side lanes. They want to go Throne, they want to force it.
Middle barracks are under attack.
They're sticking around on Secret, ignoring the racks, going for tier 4 towers.
This is a calculated play here.
It's a risky one though. They're meanwhile losing mid-racks. Mid-racks went down to Beastmaster.
Yeah, he's just being allowed to hit everything. They're gonna have the Tiny back up at about 11 seconds. A little bit longer for the Undying.
I think he's gonna respawn in time though. Throne has buffed armor since a recent patch. I
Making
think
their
maybe
way over.
GP can hold this.
Oh no, again, they still have the Aegis jump forward here from DM, but he's not going to be able to get the roar off. He started to build up, and he's not going to be able to do it. Gets it off at the last second, only lands over onto Puppy. The buyback comes out immediately. GPK with the BKB, trying to put the damage over onto Puppy. Nisha, though, dragging back GPK with that lasso. He's got the left side now. GPK taking so many clicks. The wall gets shot. Rezo, though, pops out the beam. Run away. Hakoda's going to die next. Stalis, Ramsey's doing as much as he can here, trying to get these clicks off. Lots of buybacks coming out from both sides. Crystallis finally, they'll be able to go get the Aegis, but there's the strike back again. Now Yamish sitting very low. Up comes Crystallis. They need to finish him off, and he's doing so much damage with that knockback too, but eventually they'll get the kill on Sniper, while making them a little hesitant to go forward. So they saw Puppy, a good little stun over onto the side. They do finally get Yamish. Nisha still alive and kicking. Buyback now. Crystallis the head back. He's trying to get there. Good Lotus Orb over onto Nisha. Is going to be able to stay alive though with the question. Sitting still very low. Ramsey, he takes too much damage. There's no buyback on this Luna. GPK sitting at like 100 hit points, a couple little clicks. That's a triple kill now for Nisha. They have won it with a calculated risk of going for those tier 4s and forcing all the buybacks. What a game.
That was a big play to commit for the tier 4s, not taking the safe play of just going for the racks. Very, very experienced call there. We see Secret in good spirits after that. The first